All right, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to Get Your Mind Right with your girl, Danny V. And today we are talking about Charlie Sheen. Yes, Charlie Sheen is back in these streets.
What?
Yes, he's back in these streets. But not that way. Not that way. Not that way. Charlie says he is 7 years sober. Yes, he is 7 years sober. Yes, kudos to Charlie. Go ahead, Charlie. 7 years sober. Congratulations on that. And he just wanted to tell his story. So what more way than to tell your story than on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yes, he got a Netflix documentary out called AKA Charlie Sheen, and it is very interesting and very, very, very funny, might I add. But all in all, he's out and he's talking about his life while he is sober. While he is sober for the
Wow.
first time in a while, because the last time I seen Charlie, he was in a hotel somewhere ranting and raving about 2.5 men and how they did him and how they betrayed him. But other than that, he's cool now. But before we get to the documentary, let's talk about some of his personal struggles and legal issues he had through the years. Like I researched it and we're going to talk about it. We're
Wow.
going to talk about it. So at first in 2009, he was arrested for domestic violence involving his wife, Brooke Miller. Yep, they arrested him. 2010, he pleaded guilty to the misdemeanor and assault charges. Yep, 2011, he was hospitalized with abdominal pain and fired from 2.5 men after talking crap about them. And the show creators, that's what I was talking about. That's the last time I heard about him. And in 2015, Sheen publicly announced that he was HIV positive. Yes, he announced it. He revealed he was diagnosed 4 years earlier, though. Yes, but he just was telling people in 2015. So that was interesting, very interesting. But let's get to the documentary, shall we? Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Sheen, he described this documentary in 3 sections. He described it partying with problems, and just problems,
Wow.
just problems. I'm just gonna talk about the fun facts and what I thought was interesting from the documentary. So yeah, yeah. But the partying with problems and just problems is crazy. It's crazy. But anyway, he talks about how he got started in the business. Fun fact is, I didn't know Charlie Sheen was not his real name. No, Charlie Sheen is not his real name. His real name is Carlos Estevez.
What?
Yep. He said he wanted to carry on the Sheen name from his dad, Martin Sheen, and he just thought Charlie Sheen just rolled nicely off the tongue, like. Yep. And he also spoke and shared videos of him and his brother Emilio Estevez, yes, whom is a known actor as well. He showed videos of them acting out scenes of their father, Martin Sheen, doing his little acting, you know what I'm saying, his bang bang shoot 'em up scenes and stuff. They was acting it out and stuff when they was little. He was showing the clips of that, which was kind of cool or whatever. Seeing their little movies and their little stuff or whatever. Then another fun fact is his father, which is an actor too, Martin Sheen. I didn't know he was known for dying in movies. Charlie said his father is known for dying in movies and in scenes, so that's why they always act out the dying parts and the boom, bang, bang, shoot 'em up parts, because his father was always doing that in the movies. Like he was known for dying, so I guess that's what they hired him for, to croaking, croaking in the movies, which is crazy. But hey, hey, well, his documentary is filled with like his friends from childhood. Some actors, Jay Cryer, his co-star from 2.5 Men is on it, Sean Penn, Chris Tucker, just to name a few. He also spoke about his drug use and partying as well. What was interesting about that, he said his nose bled for 18 hours one day for doing too much.
Wow.
Like, how your nose bleed 18 hours straight? He said for 18 hours straight, his nose was bleeding. That is crazy. 18 hours straight. Yup. That was crazy. That was crazy. He also talked about a story which I thought was very interesting. And funny, but it's really not funny. But it was funny with who he did it with. His partner in crime, which is Nicolas Cage, which is another fun fact. He said Nicolas Cage is his partner in crime and the partying and the hugging and the
Yeah.
women and all that. He said they get down, they party together and all. He said one time him and Nicolas Cage, was on a flight together. And Nicholas thought it would be funny for him to take the intercom, speak into it, tell the whole plane that they getting hijacked, acting as the pilot. He said the whole plane was scared and stuff. He said they was mad at them and everything. He said when they got off the plane, they had like 6 cops waiting for them. And he had the Gugurina on him. So he was scared, like he had shit on him and the cops out there waiting for them or whatever. But one of the cops noticed them
Wow.
as actors and was grouping out. Was a band. So he just gave them a warning and stuff. And just was like, oh, don't do it again. Gave them a warning, I guess, in exchange for autographs and pics and stuff. So that was crazy how he got out of that. Yep, that was crazy. Crazy. And what else was he talking about? Then he also got this story on how he conned this receptionist, right? He said he was in rehab and he wanted to go out and party with Nick and them again. I guess they was going to like some beach party and they supposed to be judging like bikini swimwears and stuff. So he was in rehab and he called this receptionist to let him leave and go. And he told her, like, if I don't come back, I'm going to give you $1 million if I don't come back. She took his word for it. Thought she was going to get a come up. She took his word for it. He left, went to the party, and came back the next morning. And the lady was mad. Yo, she was mad. Because he came back because she thought she was going to get a come up on $1 million. She was tight, but guess what race she was? Shout out to the Breakfast Club. Shout out to the Breakfast Club. But for real, guess what race she was? Guess what race she was? Hit it down in the comments or let me know. Yes. And I'll let you know if you were right. But anyway, that part was crazy. That part was crazy and funny to me. I thought it was so funny to me because she really thought she was going to get $1 million out of him. She really thought. She knew him. She was like, oh, he ain't coming back. He ain't coming back. Well, he showed up. He showed up. He showed up. Another thing I thought that was interesting, to get more serious, I thought that was interesting was he had turned down the leading role for Karate Kid. Yeah, his father made him turn it down because he had another obligation to another movie, and his father made him turn down the role to Karate Kid. He said at first he was mad at his father because after Karate Kid, the kid blew up. He was on magazines everywhere, doing TV shows, all that, blowing up. But he said then after a while, he felt glad he turned it down because the Karate Kid actor was boxed in that little one box as being Karate Kid. And he didn't branch out to anything else. So, like, where is he at now? Who knows? But, yeah, I thought that was interesting. He was glad after a while. He wasn't mad at his father no more. He was glad he didn't take that role. Yep. Yep. Which was another cool fun fact. Another cool fun fact that I thought was cool. His father, Martin Sheen, and him beat Michael Jordan in a celebrity basketball game. Yes, they beat Michael Jordan in a celebrity basketball game, which was cool, even though it was like little handicaps and all that.
What?
But his father sure shot this 3-pointer from long, just like Jordan do. And he made it too. He said, whoosh, right in the basket. I was like, all right, go ahead, Martin. So I thought that was pretty cool. And he remembered it to this day. And he is proud of that to this day. He's proud of his father and he's proud of them for achieving that and doing that to this day. Even though it was filled of handicaps for Jordan, but he said they beat him and they did it and he's so proud of that. Which I thought was a cool fun fact. What was funny, we gonna go back to the funny. What was funny when they got to Heidi Fleiss? When they got to Heidi Fleiss is a Hollywood madam. She was a Hollywood madam back then. And she got caught and busted back in the days for pimping, the women to the Hollywood stars. So she gets busted. They see in her files that one of her clients is Charlie Sheen. They ghosted him, but they found out because he paid her doing with a traveler's check one time. Well, I think she said twice, but one time for one of the girls or whatever, he paid with a traveler's check or whatever. And they found it. They went to Charlie. They was like, Charlie, you about to do 3 to 5, or you tell on her and you get nothing. Charlie tell on her. Charlie said, "No, I ain't get nothing. I ain't get nothing." He always say he tell on her. And Heidi is tight still to this day. She is still mad at him. She described him as a crybaby, beaten ass B. Yep. I can't really say what she said, but that's what she says about him. And he described her as smart, still a businesswoman, savvy, smooth, and all this other. She was like, that BF him. Da, 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 da. She was going in on Charlie. She was going in. And she's mad, still mad to this day. Still mad to this day. And I don't blame her. But she's somewhere on a tropical island filled with parrots talking to them. So I guess she good. I guess she good now. But you out now, girl. But yeah, she's still mad to this day. Still mad to this day. So if y'all seen the documentary, I'm about to end this video right now because I don't want to be too much of a spoiler alert. So if you've seen this documentary, let me know. Let me know what was your favorite parts. And if you didn't see this documentary, you need to go check it out because it's very interesting. It's in 2 parts, and it's on the number 10 hot list on Netflix. So you need to go check it out. You need to go watch it. Like, it's very interesting, trust me. If you didn't know about Charlie, you will now know about Charlie. For your little young tenders, little young bucks out there, go get your little education on. Go watch this documentary. I'm glad you're sober, Charlie. I'm so glad you're sober. So glad you're clean. 7 years. That's good. Because I thought you was done for. I ain't even gonna lie. I thought you passed away. I know that's not funny. But I thought I did. I thought him and his father had passed. But his father's still alive. He's still alive. The brother's still alive. All 3 of them still alive. Yep. So go check it out. Let me know what you think. Hit me in the comments until we meet again. Yeah.